Hey, what's going on, everybody? Blazer here, coming at you with another Naruto Shinobi collection video. Alright, this time there's a new data out too, and I never got around to translating the Tamari, Kankuro, and Gaara, so I want to go ahead and do that now, because Gaara is actually very powerful, especially when it comes to defense, so I wanted to get on there and translate them, because I realized I never did that. So let me make sure this mic is on, all this other good shit. Alright, cool. Let's hop over here to the summon tab right here. We're going to talk about the data banner, and then we're going to go on to the translations, and then we'll call it a video. Alright, looks like the first multi's 30, second multi's 40. I'm assuming the third multi is guaranteed something, but it'll be 50 stones. We click onto the, see what characters we have. At 10 multis, you get him at a 5% chance to get Datara. You get a 5% chance to get either the version 2 God Lead Itachi or the God Slayer Itachi, and a 90% chance to get one of these older ones right here. This Pain is starting to fall off real bad. He needs a new unit. This Pain needs a 7-star. He's fucking, if he gets a 7-star, he'll be slightly more usable. This Itachi, I guess, could still hold his own, but not really, because type advantage will just clap his cheeks. But you can see why they're at 90%, because they're just these are where you pretty much want to aim at right here. The Datara, let's start off with him, because I'm pretty much right here. So let's start off with the Datara. There we go. All right, cool. His first skill is deal 3% plus 430,000 to all enemies. Chance to skip. Deal 3 times damage to EX, deal 2 times damage to non-Akatsuki. So if you have all that, you should be able to hit for over 10 million in damage with type advantage, all that shit factored in. His second skill is all enemies defense and skill damage minus 100%. Grant the scattered explosion state to self. Recover 100 chakra to Akatsuki allies if there's EX enemy. Scattered explosion, chance to grant dragon explosion to yellow, blue, red, black, and white typings. Dragon explosion, yellow, blue, red, white. Yellow, blue, red, black, and white type advantage to corresponding type. Deal 7% plus 50,000 counterattack damage when attacked, and high chance to cancel dragon explosion state. Okay, so that's pretty cool right there. Let's hop over to his abilities now. For 1 turn, Akatsuki chakra is set to 0. After 2 turns, chakra cost is set to 50. I kind of like that. Ability 1, grant scattered explosion state if there's an EX enemy, speed plus 150%, and damage cut plus 50%. I wouldn't mind them changing this around a little bit more and start factoring in gods and god slayers, because those are kind of plaguing PvP and plaguing a lot of areas. So I wouldn't mind them starting to come out with more units that are like EXs or EX destroyers, and having them you know, built into their passive damage cut to gods or I don't, some kind of special state to gods. I don't know, it really doesn't matter, but I want gods to start having somewhat of a counter, because they're kind of plaguing everything, like the new Kageyas that are out, the Sasuke's of the world, the Naruto's. It just they just needed more units to come out and just kind of slow down gods. You ain't necessarily just completely counter them, but slow them down a little bit. Ability 2, 1 turn, skill immunity, withstand plus 1, skill damage plus 100 after withstanding an attack. And then ability 3 is just type advantage. So with his type advantage and the fact that he's going to be fucking up yellow types, he'll probably hit extremely hard. So he's pretty good right there. I don't think he's good enough to summon for, but if you wanted to throw a couple of multis in on a banner to try to get one of these 90 costs, it's not a horrible idea, especially since the third one you get guaranteed. This Pain right here, who's pretty solid. Itachi right here is still pretty good. This Kakazu's still pretty alright, especially support wise. Got a couple of units on here that aren't too bad. So if you want, and then he just got a 7-star, and he's not completely fucking horrible either. So if you want to throw a multi or 3 in there, you could. Now let's move on to the Gaara banner, because Gaara is actually really good. I did a multi on this damn Naruto, the Kizuna Naruto and Sasuke banner is gone away now. I did 1 multi and I pulled 2 god leads on the multi, but it wasn't the Naruto, Kizuna, Naruto, and Sasuke. So rip my stones on that. Let's hop over here to the Gaara banner. Now, I probably won't summon for this Gaara, because the Festival King is coming out in 7 Deadly Sins, and I feel like I have a higher chance to get him, especially since I already have 3 Festival coins, so I can just trade for him in the shop when he's available, and I already have 150 diamonds, so whatever I pull, pretty much, I can just start working on getting him duped out. Now back to this Shinobi collection. Let's hop over to Gaara's translation. Shout out to the homie Yuya once again. Gaara is right here, baby. Alright, his first skill is deal 1.4 million to all enemies. Deal 3 additional attacks, doing 3% plus 450,000 to enemies inflicted with the Sandstorm God state. Remove positive special state. Yes. Always hit. Yes. Those two right there. Remove positive special state and always hit. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. I know it doesn't remove, positive God states and, God states and stuff, but still being able to remove positive special state is still pretty helpful. His second skill is recover on defense plus 500%, speed plus 100%, and recover 5 million HP. Grant the absolute defense state to self. Protect party from single target attacks. Grant all enemies in party Sandstorm God state in the Sandstorm. Party speed plus 100%. Chance to destroy enemy terrain when using a skill. Oh, you can destroy terrains. That's pretty fucking good. I like that. Like I said before in a previous video, a lot of seems like the sand units are starting to get some units on their side. We got the Champions Gara, the first God lead guard, the Tamari and Conqueror just came out. So I think the sand is starting to come up. They're trying to come up, y'all. I mean, the only 3 units you can really make from it is Gara, Tamari, and Conqueror. I mean, I guess you can make the Kaze Kage. They just made him a free-to-play unit, but I don't think he's going to go anywhere further than just being a free-to-play unit. I think the sand siblings we're going to get is the sand siblings. We're not really get too many people out of the sand village. You might get a Bakia there too. I don't know. And then the enemy speed gets minus by 100%. Chance to disable action. Absolute defense. Maximum HP and defense plus 1,000%. Immune to all skills except for fixed damage. Okay. Kizuna Sasuke does fixed damage. So if you were to swap to Kizuna Sasuke, you could start doing some damage to this Gara. And keep in mind, their team alt 2 will slap him. His leader skill is Sand Village and Konoha speed plus 90% and cast speed plus 1. Not a horrible leader skill, but if you have the God Slayer Naruto or the duo Naruto and Sasuke, you could just run them as a leader. Chance to inflict Sandstorm God state to all enemies in party. Guaranteed if there's a Sand Konoha or Akatsuki enemy, which you'll pretty much see a lot of, especially when it comes to Konoha and Akatsuki. Ability 2, revive plus 2, damage cut plus 50% against EXs, destroyers, and origins. Fixed damage deals 0 damage as long as in... Oh, it doesn't finish it. Oh, well. And then ability 3 is just type advantage. So that's pretty good, too. The Gara's not bad at all. I do wish... I don't know, because you can go all the way to the 5th step, have a 5% chance to get him, which I hope they start fucking doing. Stop going to 5% and leaving it at 2. Go to 5% and leave it at 5%. Or if you want to go higher, go higher. If you want to say give it 10 multis and get them guaranteed, I wouldn't be mad at that either. Or take 10 multis and have it jump up to I don't know, like a 10%, 15. I don't care. Just make sure the rates are higher for these 90 costs, because there's so much of them. Like, I feel like they can start being a little bit more lenient with them. And then 0.6 for these guys right here, who are still pretty good. Maybe less Indra, but Kabuto's still pretty good because he can just bring anybody back to life with his terrain state. And then Shisui has his frenzy state on like God, so that's kind of crazy. And then down here, these guys are pretty good too. Well, some of them are pretty good. Hashirama's still annoying in 3v3. Jiraiya, nobody uses Jiraiya. I forgot what Jiraiya even does. I pulled him off a banner. I don't even know what he does. I gotta go back and look for his translations. Then after that, a lot of this needs a 7-star, which is blech. Like Sakura and Kakashi are still interesting, but that's pretty much it right there. So the person to aim for is pretty much up here, Gara or these 3 if you don't have them, or maybe just these 2. Not these, but these 3 right here. You know what I'm Gara, Kabuto, and Shisui is what I mean to say. Now, the Sand siblings. Let's hop over to their translations now, because they're pretty interesting too, especially Tamari. Like, I kind of want to go back in for Tamari, but I don't know if I want to spend like another 100-something stones just to do that. Like, I kind of want to, but I'm scared like I'm not going to get the Tamari, because I don't want to go 5 multis deep again. But I do want her, so maybe I'll just pull her off a later banner, because I already have her gear, so she's pretty much ready to go whenever I pull her. Because I would like to get her and the Champions Gara and the God Gara and see if I can fit everybody on the team. That'd be interesting to see. I don't think I can. I gotta look at the team call, see if I can. But here they are, right? Let's go to start with Tamari. Tamari is actually pretty solid. She's not horrible, but she is pretty solid. Like, I actually kind of like her. I wish I'd kind of pulled her. But Conqueror's solid too. Let's look at it. Her first skill is deal 3% plus 500,000 to all enemies. High chance to skip. Inflict the paralysis. Grant Great wind state to Konoha and Sand allies. Deal more damage to higher Tamari's HP. The max is 3 times. Great wind damage cut plus 75%. Alright, that's actually very good, that damage cut. Ability 2, or recover 540,000 HP, 100 chakra to party. Grant the gust state to Suna and Konoha allies. Suna is just Sand Village. And then chance to remove negative special state to party. In the gust state, speed and skill damage was 100%. Hop over to leader skills. And the leader skills, Suna and Konoha speed plus I cannot talk. What the fuck? Suna and Konoha speed and skill damage plus 80%. Ability 1, HP and chakra plus 30%, speed plus 60% per Suna ally. So you want to run her on a full sand team if possible. Ability 2, withstand plus 2, instant cast, please, if there's a destroyer enemy. And ability 3 is just type advantage. Very good unit, very good. She also has a potential system, it looks like. Hold on. Is that a potential system? Oh, that is a potential system. Oh, shit. Why did I not notice that? All right, let's move on to Kankuro here. Kankuro. All right, his skill is deal 7% plus 500,000 to a target enemy. Chance to cancel. Guaranteed cancel destroyer enemies. Deal 3 additional attacks dealing 7% plus 500,000 to enemies inflicted with the bind state. Always hit. His second ability is unique. Party speed plus 100%. Remove all enemies positive special state and high chance to inflict the bind state if there's a destroyer enemy. In the bind state, skill damage and speed minus 100%. All right, we're starting to get a lot of units starting to slow enemies down because we got kind of crazy with the speed getting almost to 2,000 and being on like Flash and shit. Yeah. His leader skill is for 1 turn, immune to negative special state, and cast speed plus 1 if there's a Suna characters. Ability 1, withstand plus 3, chance to inflict the block state to all enemies upon withstanding an attack. The block state, I forgot exactly what the block state was, but I do know version 2, Red Hinata, I think has the block state. So I'm going to go back and look at what her block state does. That way I can remember what the fuck the block state does, because I can't remember. And then ignore resistance and inflict cast speed minus 2 to all enemies if they're destroyer enemy. And then ability 3 is just type advantage, and he also has a potential system, so that's actually very cool right there. And 2 of his newest gears are in the Tsunade point booster event. And then also on this banner right here, you got the Rambugara, who I pulled, some good Naruto, some good sand units, and the Naruto Day Naruto, who's still very good. Best stage mode Naruto in the game. At 5 multis, you get them guaranteed. I did a summon video on them. I think I dropped it the day before yesterday, so go ahead and check that out if you want to see my summons on that. Let me hop over here real quick because I want to look at their event and show you guys their event. All right, here's their event right here. This is pretty much what you want to do right here. You want to farm this at least 100 times because there are some missions you can get up to about 5 stones, I think, in the mission tab on the home page. So make sure you farm this up, and also farm this up because this Tsunade right here is going to be September's free monthly point booster minus the units you have to summon for. I already have her at 10 out of 11, so I'm going to do some more farming and get her up to there. I've also got the event to 5 million, obviously, and once you get to 5 million, you're pretty much just farming to get the mission tabs, the rewards, and also grind up some Tsunades. That way you can get her max Nendo for free. So I'm pretty much done with all that. Doing all this will get you all their gear. Here is the point boosters for this event, and doing this will get you their gear and the Tsunade. This gear right here, I think this is, which one is this one? Okay, this is Tamari's gear. Tamari's newest gear right here. This is her newest fan. This is Kankuro's gear. It looks like his puppet box. And then his actual puppets right here. And you also just get some background rewards. But that's pretty much it right there. You just get a bunch of little rewards, knick-knack stuff. But the most important stuff is the Tsunade and the gear right here. So make sure you guys go on ahead and get that. And you can also use a Rambu character as a point booster. So is he on here? Yes, he is on here. Is that the first time that's happened? Let me know in the comment section below, because I can't remember that happening before when we use a Rambu character as a point booster. Hope they start doing that in the future. That was actually really helpful because I didn't even notice that, and then I actually went to my character tab and was looking through stuff on my Rambu list, and I saw that he was a point booster. And I'm glad I pulled him in that summon video from a couple days ago. That way I could add him to the point boosters and grind the event a lot faster, because I finished this days ago. And then also this event right here had some issues to where they wouldn't display the stuff with Datara to get his gear, I think, because I think they had an additional for Datara. Yeah, I think they had additional for Datara. So make sure you guys grind that one up too. So you can get Data's gear. You have to grind. You have to play the mission 25 times to get his hand, and 50 times to get the new C3 gear to get the Data's gear. So make sure you guys grind that up and farm the crap out of that. That way you can have Data's gear. You never know when you might pull them. You might pull them on this banner. You might pull them in the future. So make sure you guys go on ahead and grind that gear event up. I got 4 days, but I'll pretty much grind this while I'm at work. I want to make sure I have all of this done. That way I can grind in 7 deadly sins. But that's gonna be it for this video right here, guys. These nice juicy translations. You guys like this video? You want to see more? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. This me and boy Blaze Hood. Peace out.